Over the years, the Waltons cast has experienced both unforgettable success and heartbreaking losses. Some members passed away far too soon, while others continued their journeys in inspiring ways. Today, we look back at their stories and see how each one has changed through the decades. Richard Thomas, born in 1951, became the definitive voice of a generation as the sensitive, aspiring writer John Boy Walton at the age of 21. As the eldest son and the narrator of the series, he captured the innocence and ambition of youth growing up in the Great Depression, famously chronicling his family's daily struggles and triumphs in his journals. His nuanced performance earned him an Emmy Award, and his closing line, "Good night, John Boy," became one of the most recognized cultural catchphrases in television history. Currently at 74, he remains a titan of the theater world, recently touring the country to critical acclaim as Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird, proving his enduring talent. Michael Learned, born in 1939, brought a quiet strength and spiritual grace to the role of the matriarch Olivia Walton at the age of 33. She played the deeply religious mother who held the family together with unshakable faith and discipline, balancing her strict moral code with an unconditional, protective love for her 7 children and husband. Her nuanced portrayal shattered the stereotype of the simple country housewife, earning her a record-breaking 3 Emmy Awards for this specific role alone. Currently, at 86, she continues to work actively in the industry, recently appearing in the hit series Dahmer, demonstrating that her ability to command the screen remains as powerful and elegant as ever. Ralph Waite, born in 1928, provided the rugged and hard-working soul of the series as the beloved patriarch John Walton Sr. at the age of 44. He played the sawmill owner who often clashed with organized religion, but lived by his own unshakable moral compass, teaching his children the value of integrity and labor during America's toughest economic times. His warm, gravelly voice and gentle demeanor made him the ideal television father figure for millions of viewers across the globe. We sadly bid farewell to this beloved actor in 2014 when he passed away from age-related illness at 85. He leaves behind a legacy of kindness, famously mentoring young actors like Mark Harmon on NCIS in his final years. Judy Norton, born in 1958, captured the spirit of rebellion as the eldest daughter, Mary Ellen Walton, at the tender age of 14. Unlike the traditional girls of her time, she played a character who refused to be confined by societal expectations, evolving from a restless tomboy into a dedicated nurse and eventually a doctor. Her journey represented the changing role of women in the 20th century, inspiring countless young female viewers to pursue careers in medicine and science. Currently at 67, she remains the most active historian of the show, hosting a popular YouTube channel where she shares behind-the-scenes secrets and cherished memories, keeping the legacy of Walton's Mountain alive for new generations. John Walmsley, born in 1956, provided the melodious soundtrack to the series as the second eldest son, Jason Walton, at the age of 16. A musical prodigy in real life, he played the introverted and sensitive character who often expressed his deepest emotions through his guitar and piano rather than words. He spent hours in the Dewdrop Inn playing for the locals, serving as the artistic soul of the family who found beauty amidst the hardship of the Depression era. Currently, at 69, he has fully embraced his passion as a professional musician and composer, retiring from the screen to live a quiet life in Cornwall, famously avoiding the spotlight to focus purely on the art of sound. Will Geer, born in 1902, brought a lifetime of wisdom and mischief to the role of Grandpa Zebulon Walton at the age of 70. As the family's connection to the land and history, he played the flower-loving patriarch who taught his grandchildren to respect nature, famously planting a garden that became a central symbol of the show. His real-life background as a social activist and botanist bled perfectly into the character, creating a performance of profound authenticity. We sadly lost this legendary figure to respiratory failure in 1978 at the age of 76. His death was written into the series, allowing the cast and audience to mourn the passing of their beloved grandfather together in one of television's most emotional farewells. Ellen Corby, born in 1911, was the feisty moral compass of the series as Grandma Esther Walton at the age of 61. She played the stern, Bible-quoting matriarch who often clashed with Grandpa Zebulon, yet loved her family with a fierce and protective intensity that defined the show's heart. Her dedication to the role was so profound that even after suffering a massive real-life stroke, she courageously returned to the screen, allowing her physical struggles to be written into the storyline in a groundbreaking moment for television disability representation. We bid a tearful farewell to this three-time Emmy winner in 1999 at the age of 87, honoring her legacy as one of the most memorable grandmothers in history. Mary Elizabeth McDonough, born in 1961, blossomed before our eyes as the romantic and sensitive Erin Walton at the tender age of 11. Often described as the pretty one of the family, she played the middle daughter who navigated the awkward transition from childhood to womanhood, eventually finding her independence by working at the local telephone company and helping the war effort. Beyond her acting career, she has transformed into a powerful voice for women's health and body positivity, bravely sharing her personal battles to help others. Currently at 64, she is a successful author and public speaker, maintaining a close bond with her TV siblings while inspiring women to embrace their authentic selves. Eric Scott, born in 1958, brought a mischievous charm and entrepreneurial spirit to the role of Ben Walton at the age of 13. As the third son, he famously played the character with big dreams and quick schemes, often finding himself in humorous trouble while trying to make a fast buck to prove his worth in a large family. His storyline evolved significantly when he eloped with Cindy, showcasing a mature and responsible side as he took on more duties at the family lumber mill. Currently at 67, he has found immense success outside of Hollywood as the owner of a courier company, proving that Ben Walton's business acumen was truly a reflection of the actor's own driven and capable nature. Earl Hamner Jr., born in 1923, was the literal voice and soul of the series, serving as the narrator at the age of 49. As the creator of the show and the real-life inspiration for the character of John Boy, he invited audiences into his childhood memories every week with his warm and distinctive Virginian accent. His closing narrations provided the philosophical framework for the series, turning simple family events into universal lessons about love and survival. We lost this masterful storyteller to cancer in 2016 at the age of 92, leaving behind a television masterpiece that immortalized his family and his hometown for eternity. David W. Harper, born in 1961, captured the innocence of the youngest son, Jim Bob Walton, starting his journey on the mountain at the tender age of 10. He played the mechanically gifted dreamer who was fascinated by airplanes and cars, often found tinkering with engines rather than studying books like his older brother. His character grew from a quiet child into a skilled young man facing the realities of war and loss while maintaining a sweet and gentle nature that endeared him to fans. Currently, at 64, he lives a very private life away from the entertainment industry, occasionally appearing at fan conventions to reunite with his television family and celebrate the show that defined his childhood. Joe Conley, born in 1928, was the friendly face of the community as the storekeeper and postmaster Ike Godsey at the age of 44. Running Godsey's general store, he played the central hub of news and gossip on Waltons Mountain, serving as a trusted friend and sometimes banker to the Walton family during hard times. His comedic chemistry with his snobbish on-screen wife Cora Beth provided some of the series' most entertaining moments, balancing the drama with lighthearted domestic bickering. We sadly said goodbye to this beloved character actor in 2013 when he passed away from complications of dementia at the age of 85, leaving behind the memory of the kindest shopkeeper in television history. Kami Cotler, born in 1965, stole scenes as the youngest sibling Elizabeth Walton at the tender age of 7. She played the outspoken and sensitive baby of the family, who wore her heart on her sleeve, often providing a child's unfiltered perspective on adult problems. Watching her grow from a precocious little girl into a thoughtful young woman was one of the series' greatest joys for loyal viewers. After the show ended, she stepped away from Hollywood to pursue a fulfilling career in education, eventually becoming a middle school principal. Currently, at 60, she remains a pillar of the Walton community, regularly organizing reunions and keeping the family spirit alive for fans worldwide. Ronnie Claire Edwards, born in 1933, arrived like a whirlwind of pretension as the unforgettable Cora Beth Godsey at the age of 42. As the distant cousin of John Walton, she married Ike Godsey and brought a touch of high society airs and graces to the humble mountain community, often complaining about their simple, rustic life. Her character served as the perfect comedic foil to her easygoing husband, yet she occasionally revealed a deep vulnerability and loneliness beneath her snobbish exterior. We sadly bid farewell to this brilliant character actress in 2016 when she passed away from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease at the age of 83, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and complex performance. John Ritter, born in 1948, displayed his immense early talent as the young and sometimes nervous Reverend Matthew Fordwick at the age of 24. Before he exploded into superstardom as a comedy legend on Three's Company, he played the earnest spiritual leader of the Waltons Mountain Baptist Church, often seeking advice from Grandpa Walton on how to handle his flock. His performance was marked by a sweet sincerity and a gentle nature that hinted at the massive charisma he would later unleash upon the world. We were universally heartbroken when we lost this comedic genius to a sudden aortic dissection in 2003, at the tragically young age of 54, cutting short a brilliant career and a life filled with laughter. Helen Clee, born in 1907, brought a dignified charm to the series as Mamie Baldwin, the more sensible half of the famous Baldwin sisters, at the age of 65. Alongside her on-screen sister, she played the aristocratic spinster who unknowingly brewed the finest moonshine in the county, innocently referring to the potent liquor as the recipe. Her character provided a touch of old-world elegance and gentle humor, often welcoming the Walton children into their grand home for advice and treats. She lived a remarkably long and full life, passing away peacefully from natural causes in 2003 at the impressive age of 96, leaving behind a legacy of grace that defined the gentler side of Walton's Mountain. Mary Jackson, born in 1910, delighted audiences as the whimsical and romantic Emily Baldwin at the age of 61. As the dreamer of the pair, she famously spent decades pining for her lost love, Ashley Longworth, creating a poignant running storyline about unrequited love and memory. Her chemistry with Helen Klebe was absolute perfection, establishing the sisters as beloved fixtures of the community who bridged the gap between the wealthy elite and the struggling mountain families. We sadly said goodbye to this cherished actress in 2005 when she passed away from Parkinson's disease at the age of 95, just 2 years after her on-screen sister creating a poetic end to their shared journey. Tom Bower, born in 1938, arrived on the mountain to shake things up as the blunt and modern Dr. Curtis Willard at the age of 38. He played the dedicated physician who challenged the traditional folk remedies of the locals and eventually won the heart of the headstrong Mary Ellen Walton, becoming her husband. His character's arc was dramatic and controversial, involving a supposed death at Pearl Harbor that was later retconned in reunion movies, adding a layer of complex tragedy to the family history. We mourn the loss of this veteran character actor very recently as he passed away from natural causes in May 2024 at the age of 86, leaving behind a vast body of work, including roles in Die Hard 2. Peggy Rhea, born in 1921, stepped into the Walton household during a difficult transition period as the boisterous cousin Rose Burton at the age of 58. She faced the daunting task of filling the maternal void left by Michael Learned, bringing a different kind of energy that was chaotic, yet deeply loving and resilient. Her character arrived with her grandchildren, adding a new generation to the house, and proving that family is defined by who shows up when you need them most. We sadly lost this prolific character actress to heart failure in 2011 at the age of 89, remembering her as the warm embrace that carried the show through its final seasons. John Crawford, born in 1920, stood as the pillar of law and order on the mountain as Sheriff Ep Bridges at the age of 51. He played the war veteran turned peacekeeper who maintained justice not with a heavy hand, but with a deep understanding of his community and the people he protected. His character was more than just a badge, often seen participating in local events and helping the Waltons navigate legal troubles with a sense of fairness and friendship that is rare in modern depictions of law enforcement. We bid farewell to this stoic guardian in 2010 when he passed away from a stroke at the respectable age of 90, leaving behind a legacy of quiet strength. Robert Donner, born in 1931, brought the unique flavor of the backwoods to life as the eccentric Yancey Tucker at the age of 41. With his wild hair and distinct mannerisms, he played the local hillbilly who was always hatching a strange scheme or trying to avoid honest work, often serving as the primary source of comic relief. Despite his rough exterior and lack of education, his character possessed a simple wisdom and a good heart that endeared him to the Walton family and the audience alike. We mourn the loss of this distinct character actor to a heart attack in 2006 at the age of 75, remembering the laughter he brought to the quiet mountain life. Lynn Hamilton, born in 1930, brought immense dignity and historical weight to the series as Verdie Grant Foster at the age of 42. She played the hard-working woman who navigated the harsh realities of segregation in the Depression era, South often relying on the Walton family for support while teaching them profound lessons about resilience and equality. Her storyline involving learning to read and writing her family history remains one of the show's most powerful arcs, highlighting the African-American experience with grace and strength. Currently at 95, she stands as a living legend and a pioneer who broke barriers in television, ensuring that the diverse voices of Waltons Mountain were heard and respected. Marie-Claire Costello, born in 1936, played the intellectual guiding light of the community as the school teacher Rosemary Hunter at the age of 36. She was the educator who famously recognized John Boy's writing talent early on, providing the encouragement he needed to pursue his dreams beyond the sawmill. Her character represented the importance of education in rural America, eventually finding her own happiness by marrying Sheriff Ep Bridges in a heartwarming ceremony that united the town's law and order with its learning. Currently, at 89, she has largely retired from the screen, but remains fondly remembered by fans as the mentor who helped launch the literary voice of the Walton family. Leslie Winston, born in 1957, brought a burst of youthful energy and bright optimism to the mountain as Cindy Walton at the age of 22. Entering the series as the whirlwind romance and eventual wife of Ben Walton, she played the spirited young woman who was famously adoptive parents to a daughter named Virginia. Her character added a new domestic dynamic to the crowded house, often showcasing a fiery, red-headed temper that matched her husband's ambitious schemes while maintaining a deep loyalty to the clan. Currently, at 68, she transitioned away from acting years ago to find success as a Foley artist, working behind the scenes on major Hollywood productions to create sound effects. Louis Arquette, born in 1935, injected a dose of capitalist realism and comedic friction into the series as the businessman J.D. Pickett at the age of 42. He played the slightly unscrupulous owner of the defense plant, who often employed Ben and Erin Walton, serving as a constant source of frustration and negotiation for the family. As the patriarch of the famous real-life Arquette acting dynasty, including Patricia and David, his performance was marked by distinct character-actor charm that made even his gritty moments enjoyable to watch. We lost this talented performer to heart failure in 2001 at the age of 65, leaving behind a remarkable family legacy that continues to dominate Hollywood today. Thank you for watching. The legacy of the Waltons lives on through every memory and every performance they left behind. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more heartfelt stories and timeless Hollywood journeys.